Explain your situation.
What's going on?
So I have a long-term girlfriend that I spoke about in the podcast recently. Previously.
Yeah, shut up. He starts checking up, eh? It's like,
Yeah, like
you know how we always talk about being ratchet and shit, and he never like adds to it because he's, oh, I love her. Oh, she's my life. Oh, I lost my balls because I love her. Find your balls and return them to your sack. Look at
Kinda
you.
true.
Look at where
It's
that.
true.
Look at where that got you.
Look at me.
Look at
you.
that tiny head.
Fucking just sitting there like a dickhead, bro. All my past
Anything else,
traumas
bro?
coming out.
Nah, fucking
How you feeling now? I bet you feel stupid. Shit.
Extra medium.
Are you listening? Damn.
I miss her.
I don't.
Yeah, you will after 2 weeks. You will.
Are you gonna put your fucking phone down so we can start?
No. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we got some big news. So, Luke, how's life?
Not gonna lie.
How's the love life situation? Good.
No. Well, which one? Non-existing.
Oh.
Shit, don't exist no more, bro.
I'm gonna make a montage of every time we've spoken about a girl on the podcast.
Yeah.
And how much
I've
we
only-
love them and how much we like them. And they're the one for us. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Do you feel like a bit of a cockhead now?
Why?
Like thinking about like,
Oh,
oh,
sorry.
when you're in love, you're like, oh, yeah, she's amazing. And then you get to a point where you break up and you're just like, man, fuck, I feel like such a...
Body count on your forehead.
Top striker.
You know, there's nothing wrong with being in love, though. I feel like, yeah.
Ah, shit for the birds.
You bird.
Yeah, explain your situation.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
drop tea on yourself, bro. Just explain everything.
Yeah, so...
Explain, bro.
No, so,
Explain your situation.
for real.
Have you noticed he always wears the same shirt?
He's only got one shirt.
And his other has a cold sore in his lip.
Yeah, fuck Luke's love life.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. What's going on?
So I have a long-term girlfriend that I spoke about in the podcast recently. Previously. Yeah, shut up.
He starts checking up, eh? It's like,
Yeah, like
you know how we always talk about being ratchet and shit, and he never like adds to it because he's, oh, I love her. Oh, she's my life.
I'm still trying to explain this.
Oh, I lost my balls because I love her. Find your balls and return them to your sack.
It's so funny how we deal with breakups now that we're older.
I know,
When we were
bro.
18, we were like, oh yeah, bro, I got you.
It's like, what?
we just no, I did not like that.
We used to listen to
How can I
Drake.
be homophobic?
My bitch is gay. Like, we used to listen to Drake at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
Right around as well.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like, get over it.
yeah.
remember like Drake and Drive and shit? And we just like roast each
3
other.
a.m.
Brush that shit
Like,
off.
past her house as well. Everything.
Oh, whoa. Who's doing that?
Whoa.
You, bro.
Whoa.
What are you putting on the spot? It's right. Like,
Me?
oh, I can't hear it.
I don't even know what he's saying.
But, yeah, man. Like, you know, you never used to like add to the talks of like women and all that stuff because like, oh, I love her. I can't be disrespectful to her in the podcast. She's gonna be watching this.
Yeah, it's
Look at
Kinda
you.
true.
Look at where
It's
that.
true.
Look at where that got you.
look at me.
Look at
you.
that tiny head.
Fucking just sitting there like a dickhead, bro.
Still trying to explain myself.
This is my moment to fucking get mad. All my past
Anything else,
traumas
bro?
coming out. Nah, like,
Anything else? Anything else?
yeah.
Better lay it out. Fucking
How you feeling now? I bet you feel stupid. Shit.
Oh,
We just started.
fucking idiot.
Dumbass. Love. Ooh, I love her. 2 years soon.
That's wild.
My bad. Yeah, so how you feel?
It's good. It's necessary. Roast is necessary.
Yeah.
What happened? Can you tell us? Can we let the public know or not?
Yeah. So like, if you've been listening to like previous podcasts, we're talking about one particular girl who has been saying since 2020. You know.
Go.
Yeah.
They've been saying it since 2020. Then she went back home for about, we dated like 6 months. Then she went back home for about 18 months because of COVID and stuff. Like about 18 months or so. So she comes back fairly recently, you know, first week, like it kicked off pretty well. Like we were like super happy to meet each other, like see each other again. Celebrated her like coming back. Celebrated like 2 years since our first date.
I was about to ask, bro. Was it your anniversary, like of
first date anniversary?
Because I was counting like the 6 and 18 months, and I was like, bro, like
Quick
this
maths.
month is our anniversary right now. I was about to ask it. So
Yeah.
you celebrated your anniversary and her coming back,
Yeah.
and you were obviously like vocal to us about like, oh, I really miss her. You know, it's been a while since she
Yeah, it was.
she
like,
went home, and
18 months is a pretty long time for.
yeah,
I
and
mean-
then
You know, like everything felt pretty good. Like, felt like we just kicked it off from when she left. Like, it wasn't like anything like awkward or like missing. Like, we felt like a good rhythm. Week after, well, she's only been back for a few weeks. So, first week was all right. Come to the next week. What day was it actually? No. It was faster than that. It happened like really quick. So she got back on a Wednesday. Wednesday through to that Tuesday, like chilled on the weekend. Tuesday was the first date anniversary. Everything's sweet. That following into that weekend, we had the shoot.
photo shoot.
We had a photo shoot for like the marketing stuff. We'll run it up. And then we kicked it at a friend's birthday. She was going to come to that, but she was feeling ill. She didn't want to come. That's all right. Then Sunday, she moved into a new apartment. Got her like all flowers and stuff. Got like all the stuff that she couldn't take home from her friend's place.
Yeah.
And then that Monday, we kind of like.
She broke up with you.
No, I wouldn't say like wasn't like officially, but we had like a bit of a.
So like
We had
just
a
few,
we had like
yeah.
a very
a few
argument.
days off, a few
Very
days
big
shy of 2 weeks into coming back,
yeah.
and she broke up with you.
Yeah.
What else was on that Monday? Whose birthday was it on that Monday?
Oh well.
Guess whose birthday was it? Whose birthday was it on?
I'll say it. I'll say like the full spill.
Yeah.
Like I don't like it's okay for like you guys to roast me because I know like close friends, but it was like my dad's birthday, right?
Yeah.
1st of August, my father's birthday, and as like only you two guys know, he isn't like it's benign,
Yeah.
but it's like it's there,
Yeah.
and it could not to say, but like it's his birthday, like mate, you wouldn't want to be like that to be the last birthday I like that I spent with you.
Yeah.
And then she like we were, shit always happens on like days like you don't want shit to happen.
It's
and
when
we had a
it's
big-
like that
we,
saying.
we had a
Yeah.
big blow up.
Yeah.
Big argument.
But you and her? Yeah. Well, it's that saying like when it rains, it pours. Like you're having a bad moment in life,
Shit.
and it
Like,
just keeps
shit comes-
getting worse.
Or shit comes in threes.
Yeah, and it's like yeah, like that.
So
But with like me properly listening to that story, because like you know me, I'm like I will say what's on my mind, right? I feel like she's just using that excuse to hoe around. You know what I mean?
perhaps
Because a lot
see-
of people, even guys, do it. Like, oh, it's not working out. Like this situation is happening and such, and like it's like you just got back, not even 2 weeks, and we broke up already. Like, how is that? Was it even love in the first place, or was it like now you came back? You have your own apartment. You're in your peak in life as a woman, like aesthetically, and it's like do you just want to mess around with other dudes? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's saying this because like
A lot of people
other
wouldn't.
people like fake friends would be like, oh no, bro, maybe she's just confused. But like,
Nah, but I will always keep it real with you guys.
that,
You know what I
that
mean?
might not be the case, but it's a possibility.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
a possibility that I'm thinking that I like. You don't want someone to be like, no, man, it's okay. Like,
Because that's how you
I've
get
told
played.
I told you as well that things will be okay. Or like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
no matter how hard it is, it's something you have to deal with, right?
yeah,
And I will also tell you the bad part.
yeah.
And I feel like that's one of the bad parts. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want yes men around you.
yeah.
No.
You don't want us to be like, it's gonna be all right, but like, because all right, we've all been in relationships, like serious relationships. Like, how long was that? 2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years. Yeah.
Yours was what?
Three.
Three. Yeah, like,
shy of
I've
three.
been in like a 3-year-long relationship.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you think that this is the love of your life and all
Yeah.
that shit, but it's just there's so many girls out here, and I know like it's hard to hear that at first, but like we're old enough to know that there are so many girls out
Yeah,
here.
as we
Yeah.
mature, especially being like into like our mid-20s, we realize like what you went through in your early 20s is like, bro, it's nothing.
And it's not saying that
Yeah.
sorry.
No, it's all good.
It's not saying that you can't be heartbroken or even fucking like fully distraught. Like
Yeah.
you're allowed to be distraught. Like you don't be scared of fucking feelings. Like
Yeah.
if you want to
Right,
cry,
right.
go cry, but like cry in the corner. But you know, like
Yeah, not around us. Now you can cry around us, but we'll flame you.
yeah, like no,
And then we'll turn to crying and laughing. So
we'll
that's
let
good.
you
yeah.
fully let it out and like be there to support you. But like at the end, we're gonna laugh because that's how we are, bro.
That's how we are.
That's how we get over.
as a
shit
group, as well.
Yeah.
We're not gonna
that's
be
just
like
us.
girls being like, "Oh, babe, it's gonna be okay. We can go out to the club and like ho." Like we're not like that.
Nah.
We just say like,
We don't even go out.
yeah, we don't just say it's gonna be okay. We just say, "Let's go ho."
Yeah.
we just ho.
Yeah, well, that's what I mentioned you in the car, mentioned to you in the car, but like last week I was like, because it had to like a bit more context. It happened on the Monday, like the start of it, like you know when it's like things are going good, then like oh I can kind of sense some shit's happening. So it starts on the Monday, carries on to the Tuesday. It's kind of like she said what she wanted to say on Monday, and I was kind of like yeah, it was late at night, and I was like kind of detached from her fucking father's birthday, which.
That's pretty
It is-
shit. That's
it
a
is-
shitty thing to do as a person.
It is what it
Even
is.
like, I would like. I'm thoughtful enough to not rain on someone's parade.
Especially like with what Jane's going through right now.
Yeah,
Like
and she knows that as well. She's been to your house,
Yeah.
and like, bro, I just don't like. Because personally, I hate doing it. Like, I've never done it. But when people rain on other people's parade, when things are going good, and you're like,
it's just a way to get attention. I feel like
I don't like when people do that.
people do that when I don't know, like they want attention at any cost. So it's either like when you're happy, they always try to pull it down, or like even when you're sad, they try to make you even sadder because then they're the main focus of the world. But
Yeah.
like, why can't you just
so
be
self-centered,
supportive?
yeah.
Like this is why like in relationships, bro. Like I just think like fuck like. If I'm gonna be there, like as a man, being the provider and protector and all that, like I'm down to do that, right? But you gotta protect me like mentally and spiritually. You can't just
Be
you
supportive
can't just
as
like
a
add on to
partner.
problems. You're meant to be, you're meant to be the feminine and a woman and like help me through this shit. So
Yeah.
it's I mean, you probably still love her and all that, but you gotta see the red flags for what they are, because it's gonna be easy for you to fucking get a girlfriend. It's gonna be easy to
Yeah, bro.
for you to
Have you seen this
find
now?
someone else.
Jesus Christ, bro. 6'5", tall,
You.
Handsome, yeah, you're
Handsome.
6'5".
wish. Tall.
More
Like,
than that, bro.
mus-
Driven.
muscles and
Driven.
driven.
He has fucking
Like-
goals and he has goals and dreams.
He's
Like
got
that.
so
That's
much-
the most
so much
attractive thing
going for
as
him.
a person.
And it's like, bro, what the fuck? I'd wife you. No homo.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Show him a good time. Be his
That's
rebound.
crazy. Nah, that's crazy because like,
Show me your
But
good
because
time.
I think about it, right? If this guy goes out not even clubbing, like if he goes up to a girl, you know, it's like, hey, what's up? Like, what's your name?
This motherfucker has game too.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I've seen it.
Smooth game. Like you know how
he'd be talking like this, but once he starts talking to a lady, He's like, oh my
And he doesn't
God.
have like the Aussie like white boy game. Like he has like the Mr. Worldwide game.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, bro, this
yeah.
motherfucker's smooth as hell.
Yeah. I remember one time.
He's like, oh, how you got? Like, he's not like that. He rolls up. Like,
He's like, what's that? He's
Sunglasses on.
Oh, right, the hand roll like that. Like that. He got them ones.
rubs.
He got them ones too. So
Bro,
that's
I
why.
get mad.
That's why I'm fucking.
Relax. That's not me. Bro.
Relax.
Is that chill?
See, because summer's gonna be up in like a few months.
Yeah.
I just want to be like, bro, please be careful of STDs because they're everywhere.
I passed mine straight.
I need to get an STD test.
Yeah, you mother. Yeah,
Whoa,
you
whoa, what you?
motherfucker.
Let's talk about Luke.
motherfucker. This ain't about me. Nah,
Because I'll be rolling.
To finish up like all that, like all the
Yeah, sorry.
serious,
Fuck, we got
serious sad shit.
yeah.
Like it happened on Monday, progressed to Tuesday. Tuesday was like the day where I was like, I kind of like said, like I didn't like appreciate some of the things you said.
So
I
you're
kinda,
like, fuck that. It's my turn to talk now.
more so like, kind of like back to yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
She was saying certain things, and I was like I'm not at that level to go to that level with someone yet. Like financially, like not, I can't. Maturity,
'cause you
not,
have
like
other-
where I'm
yeah.
at with building certain things. Like I don't think I was ready for that type of like stress and shit like that. And then Wednesday, she was like, "Yeah, sweet, I'll think about it." Broke it off Wednesday. I was like, "That's it." Well, broke it off Wednesday. I kind of like didn't really say cried. I was at work, so like I just kept pushing it.
You can't like.
You kind of like just tear it up.
keep
You like
it pushing.
yeah,
You have
cheer
to
it up
keep
a
it
bit.
pushing.
It was kind of like, fuck. I thought we could like talk because usually because we've been talking shit out the past 18 months. Like the hardest things that we went through, we just talked it out. But like it is what it is. Grateful that it happened. Grateful like that bad thing happened, but now we can kind of like progress up to new levels.
Trauma is good.
Trauma's good. And
Trauma's
massive shout out to you guys. Because when I told you last week, I was like, oh, I don't feel like, pretty much said I don't feel like recording. Emotionally beat. And then you guys just flooded in with all that positive response shit, which is like,
Of course, man.
I appreciate you guys and like all
Automatic.
the other boys like so much because they would all do the same thing. They'd all like back each other. Like you guys would all back me up no matter what.
Yeah.
Of course.
Down with whatever, down for the cause.
Yeah.
And I can't say it enough, boys, but like, I appreciate it.
welcome.
No,
Love
thank
you,
you.
bro. We love you. Come on,
But
man.
I got one question. If she hits you up one random night,
But she won't.
a month from now, because they do that.
Because he's winning.
Yeah, because he's winning.
Women love men that win. And it's not,
winning.
it's just,
He's winning. Let's leave it at that.
yeah, he's winning.
They don't need to know his business. He's winning.
This motherfucker winning.
Yeah.
But like on that
If
note,
she hits you up, what are you? Will you be like, I come through, or like, I'm coming to your apartment?
no.
Nah. See, that's
Nothing, bro.
that's mature right there.
it's like
don't ever
Don't
have
ever
contact
go
with your
back.
ex.
Don't ever go
literally
back.
like it's like it feels like a switch. It's like a week ago, like we were together, like very attracted to her, but now since like she said what she said, it's like a switch. It's like off. It's
It's
like
the biggest, like, yeah.
was
See,
like one
that's the one
It's-
thing
it's-
about this guy. Eh?
It's funny. It was like
Once he like
Yeah.
like has his mindset on something, he stays in that lane.
Such a manly thing to do,
Yeah,
which
he
is so
stays in
great.
that lane. Other people
Fucking
like
masculine,
Yeah, you're like
toxic
still,
masculine.
you know.
it was like
Yeah.
Masculinity is
early
not
on.
toxic.
Early on when we were dating, it's like funny because I was like to her. Well, she said to me, "What's something that she could say that it would get me upset or some shit like that?"
Oh, and you told her?
I was like, she was like, "What's the worst thing I could say to you?" This is like very early on. I was like, "Shit, the worst thing you could probably say was, I don't love you anymore. Like, I don't love you anymore, Luke, or I did love you, some shit." You know, she messaged me with. She's like, "I did love you," and I was like, "Oh, it's like it was like a switch, like a little bit of a switch." Like, fuck.
Where does she live? Where does she live?
Bro, even
We're
that
going to her
question.
apartment.
Yeah, we're gonna egg it. Bro, even that question. What's a way for me to upset you?
Yeah.
Red flag, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking shit about your ex. Like that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying
When
this,
people do
from
that,
an
like guys
objective
and
point of
girls
view.
do that, like, well, what upsets you? What is it that I do or say will upset you?
Push across the line.
I'm like, hang on a minute. Like, are you trying to like
The fuck, yeah.
use that against me now?
They're just
You know what I mean?
weaponizing your triggers.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing. They're like, because I hate when people do that, bro. Because people think that you have to be mean to someone or be fucking ridiculous to get some sort of emotion out of you. Why don't you just be a pleasant, happy person and we get that emotion? That's way stronger.
Yeah. You're triggering me right now. I was like, bro, she used to like manipulate my phone so much just to get any reaction, like a negative reaction from me. And I'm like, why do you do that?
Like,
why do you do that? Like, why do you do that? She goes, well, because I need you to talk. I'm like,
just ask me.
A negative reaction though. Like, are you serious?
Fucking my ex was like that as well. She's like,
this one?
No, the previous one before. She's like, I get mad at you because we don't argue. Now I'm a little bit like tuned in to be like, her parents argued when she was young, so she's got like a bit of like a
passed down trauma,
like a bit of like a connection, like a rebound effect. So like her parents argues, she's seen it, and so in her brain, she's like, well, why don't we argue? And I was like, I don't want to argue with you. Like, I'm supposed to be in love with you.
So you two come from different backbones then? Because your family, in your family, families argue, right? Families, they argue, right?
I can't even say the shit my parents have said on this podcast because they want to get me upset. Well, not upset, but like the shit my like parents or my dad has said to my mum was like, I can't even say it on this podcast. I would never say it on this podcast.
But your girl's so used to that she thinks like, oh, it's normal.
No, it doesn't piss me off, but it's just like, we're supposed to be like together as like a team. Like, why would you want your teammate to make you upset? Exactly. Like, it doesn't.
Why do they do that?
The purpose.
Why do they do that?
Do you want to know why?
Why do they do that?
I know.
Like, seriously,
I think it's just.
Why do they do that?
I think it's because that's what they've experienced, and they think, oh, that's what relationships do, or they like have some sort of.
I want to know why
attention.
They feel that there's that negativity has to be needed in the relationship, like. Oh,
because they're bored, bro.
Yeah,
that's all it is. They're bored because they think, because we're good guys, and showing love for us is our natural way of like being with a girl, right? And to them, because probably from past traumas with other relationships, but they think that the most intense emotion they can get out of you is anger or pain. That's the way that they try to connect with you, is because women are emotional beings, right? Mm-hmm. Like, they want emotion out of you, but to them, like, just pure happiness. Oh, like, not to all women, but to the women we've dealt with, like, drama, they love drama. Like, that's all it is. They love drama. They think drama is like, oh, if I think the way they think is like, okay, I'm gonna create some drama, and then if we get past this, he really loves me. But it's like, why can't I just love you? Yeah. Why can't I just be a positive person?
Why can't I just be peace?
Because they think it's fucking boring. Like, they think it's boring because society has told them that, like, I don't know. They need like some fucking Prince Charming to like rescue them and shit, and like.
You want someone to be bad and then be good.
That's why, like, they say, nice guys always finish last, but it's not true. Like, there are women out there, but they're getting like rarer and rarer that just want you to be a good man to them, but they're hard to find, and that's because that's kind of our fault, like, as men, because men have treated women like shit for ages. Mm-hmm. So now that's the expectation. But, bro, like, I just want us to find girls that are good women that'll support us, and it's fucked up, man. Like,
you just gotta get there and try it.
Yeah,
but
that's why you just gotta go out every weekend. Fuck everything. What? Huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What?
But just to cap it off, like, I don't really have any like bad feelings towards any of my exes, not even like for this previous ex. Like, she'll probably have a very successful career. Wish her all the best. No hard feelings.
For sure.
That's life. It's business.
Pat on the back.
Yeah.
Good job,
game.
Chief.
Good game. Yeah, good game.
If I probably ever see her again, just keep everything professional, probably dap her up, be like, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, dude? What's up? What up, bro?
And then, like, you know, it happens, right?
Shit happens, yeah.
How would you move on from this? How is she on any? Have you? Because you mentioned this the other day.
Have you fucked?
You mentioned this the other day.
Have you fucked?
Is she on any like dating apps and shit? Like those ones?
Yeah, that's how we actually met on a dating app.
Is she back on it?
Motherfucker. Trigger me, motherfucker.
Is she?
To my
That's the thing.
possibly.
For guys, that shit hurts, man. Like,
It did, man.
that
a little bit.
It did. Tristan, it did, bro.
when they're single, you know what is worse than them being on dating apps is when they hit up the guys that tried to hit them up in the past. Ooh, that shit hurt. That shit hurts so fucking much.
Bro.
Sorry.
Like this.
Yeah, bro, it's fucked up because like you think that you're with this girl and then she says like,
just
oh,
a friend, right?
Oh, he's just a friend, or like, oh no, like that's just someone in my
I've
past.
been saying this, bro.
And
They're
go
waiting to be the #1 draft pick. I told you this.
This is why
I told you this.
This is why the toxic shit of like the toxic thing of like we don't want you to be hanging around guy friends all the time. It's not because we don't want you to socialize.
Insecure, like you say.
It's not insecure. We're protective over our women. Like we're territorial as men. We're territorial. We want to be. You know what it is? We want to be like that knight in shining armor, like in your eyes. And you can do whatever you want when you know, like when you're single, like after a breakup. But bro, that shit hurts, man.
It's like you know it was there. Yeah. And then you realize like, wow, she was really just keeping them as an option. They're not really just friends.
And it's so much harder for guys to get girls than the other way around. A girl can just open her Instagram and just close her eyes.
Delete your like initials on her bio and shit.
That's it.
And then boom.
Just put me in, coach. Like that's
like,
it.
Oh, I'm ready. Like, fuck with me.
But I think we should then, as guys, we should experience that. We should experience that hurt of being like, oh damn, she's like that. Because, bro, we think that these girls are so innocent and like they would never hurt us all. They're super loyal and all that shit. Nah. But like, they're loyal to whatever dick they're on.
Loyal to a fault.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. Yeah, I don't know. It just sounds cool in my head.
She's just like, yeah, that's good. That's a good point.
Shit just sounds cool in my head, bro.
Uh-oh.
But yeah. Damn, man. You good?
Yeah.
He's gonna be alright. You'll be fine. Like,
I'll talk about you.
Yeah, no. Why did you have to do that, man? I'm not. I'm not okay. I'm still processing shit happened 2 years ago.
Damn.
Nah, bro, I don't know if like, because I mentioned to you about it last week, so I told him first because I met up with like
me the first time
Zoe.
after you broke up.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck. It was actually a bit of a relief as well.
Just to let it out.
No, like we broke up. It was like, fuck. I don't have like responsibility of another person to consider.
That's what it is, man. Like we're
it
responsible
feels like a responsibility.
Like,
yeah.
we're responsible.
Yeah.
Like,
and I started running fast, and my fucking 4K time trial got a little bit quicker too
bro,
after and shit.
the fucking the heartbreak diet and heartbreak workout routine.
I started working out twice a day again, boy.
Heartbreak diet. Yeah, we just don't eat.
Yeah, we're fasting. Alhamdulillah.
Mashallah. Amin. Yeah, so like, you know, you just somehow we just go like, oh, we work out better, we dress better.
Everything that hurts us, like, you know that quote, oh, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. For real.
Yeah.
For real. It actually just makes you better. Like it's so sad that like we have to go through that shit of being hurt, but
yeah, we're kind of wild.
We're gonna be hurt. Like
you have to be like in all sorts of like mental battle. Just to be like come out on top. I'm like, well, we kind of needed that.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, I was on that track, and then fucking lockdown just happened. That was really tough. But yeah, we do need that, like the fight. You know,
growth
mentally.
only comes from pain.
Yeah. Internal pain.
You see,
we gotta battle that out.
The old Shane Dorian sandpaper story. Well, not story, but quote. Shane Dorian. Oh, Dorian Yates. Sorry, not Shane Dorian.
Who's that?
Dorian Yates, a bodybuilder.
Oh yeah.
Said like, if you were to put sandpaper over your hand until it started to like just before it bled, you let it heal up after a week, like it'll get callous and stronger. But it just kept over and over and over again. It was just bleeding, never recover.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying that, but
what the fuck?
time under tension, baby.
What the fuck that mean?
Means you gotta like put yourself under tension, but enough
so
healing.
it doesn't keep going. Yeah.
You don't want to just keep. I don't know why I mentioned that.
I get it. What the fuck are you doing?
But you know what, bro? I'm thinking like this sad shit, bro.
Oh yeah,
Be a little bit funny, bro.
who would actually win in a fight? I feel
Hasbulla.
like Abdul is underrated as well.
He's underrated, but he's more of a superstar in
Dubai.
What's it called? Like, he's meant to be a celebrity. He's a dog.
Yeah, he's a dog.
You got the dog in him.
Yeah, dog
See
in
him
him.
walk? He walks like this.
You see the shit I put on my story today?
Yeah.
There was another challenger and he daps him up
Yeah.
like a G. Daps him up like a G and did this.
Such a funny kid, bro. He's
not a kid. He's a grown fucking man, bro.
He's 21 years.
Yeah, bro.
Wait,
He's 19. He's 19.
he's actually coming out to
19.
Australia. I know,
$300 to meet him.
but I know who's hosting the event. I know I don't know the bloke. I know of the bloke who's hosting the event.
Who is
That's
it?
having him and Shaquille O'Neal come out here.
Who is it?
He's an ex NRL player. I'll show you.
Ah, is it the ones that's running the clothing brand?
No, it's not. It's not YKTR. It's another bloke. I can.
That's pretty cool.
Bring it
Like
up.
how he's hosting.
We're gonna build up enough clout and enough fucking influence where we can have Hasbulla.
Oh yeah. There's going to be another.
I think this is really his height too.
Yeah, it
Good
is.
think
mean
it is.
left hook and mean right. Look at his eyes, bro.
That's it. That's his name. Sandor Earl. He's
Oh, yeah.
He's organised that event to have him and Shaquille O'Neal come out
That's
for an
pretty
event.
cool how you can do that. Huh?
That's
To
fucking
bring
insane.
out Hasbulla. $300 to meet Hasbulla. Not worth it though.
I think they just
Is
ran
it
out.
not?
I don't know.
the
I
goat.
was thinking about it. That's actually. I already have a Hasbulla mug custom.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pictures of him. How wild
We'll
is
send it, bro.
that? Get it signed?
Extra medium.
Are you listening? Damn.